They're just gonna be jerks. Okay, we're starting finally with Arrogant Combotants versus Eat My Balls. Good luck and have fun. Let's see who takes this one. Our camera on the start will be on Instay, and he will take the power block in the beginning to bump on the power block for extra speed. He will do the first hit. It's the pink on Instay hit. Where's the third Arrogant actually? Is he back? Oh, they are back. To do a quick pass on Lieber. And a pass back to Peach. He needs to connect this pass. Peach is not in position. The trees are always in the way for this pass. And thankfully Lieber can stay alive for long enough. And has anyone of the Arrogants already died yet? Peach looking awfully a lot on his teammate there. He's still in the fight and he can take out Instay. One of his teammates still down there to fight, but Mooncake takes him down. Peach needs to flee, gets the pass on Lieber. Lieber can, I guess, take the high ground again. One of the boats need to address him here. Gets hit once, but it's very free. Peach's still alive, hasn't died a single time yet. The boat's very defensive here. They're not letting them come in. Peach dies now, and Pink as well. Lieber's alone. This is where they should get the ball. Lieber's just trying to fight, but not in a good position to do so. And now Eat My Balls has, for the first time, really secured the ball. They're already getting pressured on left side and also right side. Eat My Ball, Arrogant is really aggressive here in the middle. And they will now try to do some moves. It's actually get pushed a little bit by that. Oh, and the body block as well. Not lucky with his movement here. He could have gotten closer to ball, but there was someone still there. Nice double tap here from Insta. He knew his opponent was one armor, but his teammate dies and he's alone now. Doesn't make this jump, but none of the opponents pushing him, so he has time to remove, to withdraw and gain the high ground again. But one of the Arrogants is occupying that, so he needs to switch sides. Again, does have the time to do so, but again someone pushing him. And this time he falls. The last hit from Pink was very precise there. A reset. Aurel takes it, covered by Mooncake, but that's not enough as Lieber coming from behind. And the pass goes quick to Peach, who's switching sides, but Pink hits him on the way. They need to take him down, but they can't. All three Arrogant Combotants in the attack now. Pink fighting against Mooncake, but Lieber dies to Aurel. Peach wants to pass to Pink, but he's not there for the pass. Peach trying to stay alive, looking at the opponent, but this is not enough. Aurel gets the ball, passing it to Instay for the movement, I guess. Does Instay just want to run through? Is there someone from Arrogant to answer him? He has no stamina. There will be there, but he's very close to pull, closer than they have ever been as the first touch on this map. 87? Can we get more? Yet we cannot get 100, and it's the first cap for Eat My Balls. And it was just like a solid defense from Eat My Balls. A pass to Instay, and then he just ran. I mean, that's on one side that's how Elysium works. It's a very fast map where you can get from one side to another in an incredibly short amount of time. But it was also a sloppy defense from Arrogant, since they need to be ready for that. It's a known thing about this map. You need to have someone in defense always to cover that up, and they didn't have that. We saw before that they were really aggressive in defense. In middle, I mean. And then they couldn't get someone on pull anymore. Everything you need to do is get Instay on that high ground. And then do it. 11 round wins to go. Oh yeah. Oh, the pass on Pink, he's on pull, but Eat My Balls takes him down, also Pink. I mean, takes the ball down, then Pink. So that's way around. So that was a bit scary for Eat My Balls, but they could clear up the situation in time. Oh, So again, Imaboss with an attack. Pink falls, but there's still more defenders to be challenged. Aurel can gain the high ground though. Mooncake falls, it's only Insta and Aurel against the rest of the Arrogant players. Insta gets the ball once again. Can Aurel do something? He needs to get killed, and I see two of the Arrogant with one armor, but he doesn't get one of them. Insta is just trying it on himself now. Oh, that was not enough. Yeah, have fun, you too, Ghost. Thanks for watching anyway. Oh. Aurel taking the ball in the middle. He will have one behind him, one in front of him. Actually, two in front of him. Can't get a pull, he knows that. Goes through the high ground. Makes his team go to pull, but he will die soon if Insta doesn't take this pass, and he does take the pass. Can he touch? No, he can't. He did some movement. Maybe waiting for Aurel to show up in on the pole, but it was not enough. No touch. We're staying at a 0% rounds, and we're coming closer to reduction phase. This time Arrogant in the attack. Peach is on pole. He gets a pass. Very nice pass, and a very nice catch, and a very nice cap. Yeah, there was shots at Pink while he was doing that wall jump that shortly missed. Bit unlucky for Imaboss there, but I don't understand why two players are able to go this way. Every one of the Imaboss was down, no one on the pole. And a little bit of a sloppy defense here. But yeah, it's 1-1. Well, the pass to Mooncake, but Mooncake is not looking for passes whatsoever. Pass going back to Insta instead. So he's again on this very dangerous high ground. He might go for the very quick move again. He will try now. Hopefully not getting body blocked. No, he does the same move he did for the first cap he did. But there's people in pole. They died and respawned, so there's nothing else they can do. He got quite far though, still 2 armor, but Aurel dies, it's really bad. Wonder if Mooncake can open something, but Insta is not really interested to see and waits, so he pulls back. He's quite safe on this one, as the one guy that was responsible for pushing Insta fell down, and now Insta is again very close to pole. Oh, he tricked me there. I thought he would go for the high ground, but he actually went to pole. If I would have been in this defense, I would have screwed it up probably. Pass to Peach. I think he's alone on this side. Can try to run for it. He will take the high ground, very smart. They can't stop him until he's close to pole. A nice bump does the job, and they can only stop him shortly before they would actually cap. It is oh, I can't say exactly, but it's over 80%, which is quite a high lead. Yeah. So Arrogant now in the lead of this match. The Mooncake protecting Insta. He still eats 2 rockets. Pink also takes on Mooncake, takes the ball as well. Oh, but there's one more blue guy. Aurel wants the ball, but he gets only 1 hit on him. Oh, do we have someone defending? Oh yeah, Insta is on defense, okay. Let's see. They're waiting on this middle high ground. Sending Lieber in, who eats 1 rocket already. He's going further in. Pink defending Peach. Lieber dies as the pass is coming. Now it's 2v3. Actually 1v3 if we count on the ball. And Pink is dead. Peach will try to fight, takes out Mooncake, very nice. I think Insta died as well. So Aurel actually can be very happy that Mooncake still managed to hit Peach in the end, because that could have been really dangerous Foreworks missed, well, mid-air. That's how they win. I mean, that's how you lose, I guess. When you can't hit, you lose. But it's also bad positioning. It was not just missing the shots. There should have been someone on pole, if you mean that one cap from Arrowgant at least. Oh, Peach was not ready for that jump from Insta. That looks promising. Insta is close to pole and that's 100%. Peach should have rotated earlier to pole in my opinion. But it was still like, there was one on pole. I'm not sure what he was trying to do when he went after them. Because, you know, it's always hard to tell from my perspective. But yeah, that's the second point for Emo Bolts. It's really strong on this map. Getting the rushes on pole. And Arrowgant not that often in the position to stop him. Getting into close to pole is already always dangerous with his dancing abilities. Now Pink sees himself pressured by two players, but he gets the high ground. And the other high ground as well, but Aurel does hit him anyway in the second time as well. Peach already looking for the reset. He will hit his tree. No, he won't. Inside trying to rush again, but Peach could snag him. Inside didn't know, I guess, that Peachman was flying at him. Couldn't hear. Was in the air for such a long time. Maybe he would have played a bit different if he knew Peach was coming from. Peachman looking for a pass on pole. There should be players soon. He's doing the pass, but his players, his teammates are not. But oh, that's all the players around the pole. I can't bomb him off a second time. The rockets were missing. There was just too many players on pole area there for the remaining defenders to kill. And it's 2-2. This map could be anyone's game. Getting closer to the end, that's for sure. Oh, wait a second. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. What did I miss? Rel of the path to Instate, who's on pole, where he starts usually as a text, and he will just wait out. He's incredibly safe up here. If they come for him, he will just do this. And with a little stamina management or movement thing, he can dodge those rockets coming for him. A little bit of changing the speed you're flying at your opponent and they can't hit you. And he got the ball of danger zone at least. He probably hoped for a cap there again. But at least it was a successful defense. And Emo Ball's still in possession of the ball. They're going for the high ground. And they're not really paying attention. And they get 20%, that's the lead. Again, defense always so open on this map. I mean, in my opinion, this map has to be played like Slide, where you have always one player on pole. Because the ways to pole are so fast. You always need someone on pole, and that's not happening for either of the teams, I feel like. When the ball is around middle, or even in still their own base. Which is when it's the most dangerous. Okay, Lieber's still fighting, but the ball is lost. Aurel is sending himself in the water to maybe still catch it, but that was not enough. Peachman wants to keep this high ground. And also Lieber has the other high ground. That makes my bolts really sweat a lot. Moonkick is on pole. He needs to focus on two sides now though. Where's the other teammates? They are all there. 55%. Peach still fighting for it. There's 2 armor. Takes on Instay. Only ball, but no one can get this ball. And Peachman decides to respawn. And that's the right decision there. But yeah, that's the lead for Arrowgant. Interesting match. Okay, Pink passing to Peach. Oh, Peach, nice, bumping his opponents down at this high ground here. Pass coming to Lieber, get this connect. Yes, it will. I see Pink close to pole area. Oh, Pink died. Unfortunate. That could have been very strong. Peach on the high ground, but he will be contested here. One armor as well. Insta once. Oh, wow, how did that rocket not hit him? A little bit of luck there from Peach, but that's what he needs. Peach looking at the pole, he's waiting for his team to do some damage, and it does the damage. Mooncake falls, and Peach takes down Pink Insta as well, but small ball hits, and that is a cap. How's the match going as we finish the first map, which is a point for Arrogant Combatant, but it was damn close. Yeah, that was the first map, and I'd say it's mostly up to Insta that keeps eating my balls in the game with his rushes and really strong pole caps, because otherwise I didn't see too many opportunities for eating balls to touch. Wait, did he ride? He didn't ride anything. Oh, I guess he didn't. He did write him on private or something. Anyway, let me check something real quick. Okay, so that was that actually? I forgot. That was Arrogant's pick, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So now comes Eva Ball's pick. No, wait, that can't be right. No, I'm wrong. Elysium was Eat My Balls pick, and this is Arrogant's pick. So Eat My Balls lost their own pick, which is not that bad. I've seen many matches during that league where every team has won the picks of the opponent. Like, it wasn't 2-2 draw, but they won the opposite picks. It was quite funny. So that might happen still. It might also still happen. Eat My Balls wins the 3 upcoming maps, and still wins the match with that. It was really close. But to be fair, considering that 1 point at least from Eat My Balls was rush from in-save from their own pole to the opponent pole, that's a thing you can't do on Combotants as much as you can do it on Elysium. So Eat My Balls has to come up with something else if they want to cap on this map, I believe. Otherwise, I wonder if they have enough to compete against Arrogant on this map. But we will see. Maybe I'm getting surprised. I would put my money on Arrogant here again, unfortunately. Oh wow, RL is already down. So is a lot of actually everyone is down almost. Mooncake and Lieber being the only one remaining in this match in the beginning, and Lieber being the winner of this. He is actually using the ball to go back, and he needs to get his pass so quick, because if he dies here that would be bad. But he gets the pass on Peach. Peach is trying to survive, looking for a pass, but he can't get it, so he decides to try to kill Insta instead, who actually dropping back down to him. Peach can't kill him. Peach just can't kill him. And Insta is off to get away what we thought, but then he turns around, gives Lieber the ball, and Arel finishes him off. Peachman takes down Mooncake here in defense. Also Aurel, who wasn't looking at him at all. Maybe Insta was pinging on Paul, asking for a pass. I didn't see it from his perspective. Anyway, we didn't see any pass. Peach has the ball. Insta contesting him, and there will also be a player from behind. And it was clear that Peachman would die here sooner or later. And it was soon enough to let this pass to Pink not connect. And this is a good chance for Emo Bolt to start an attack, but Mooncake is already down, and now Insta's getting pushed by Peach. He's dropping too late. Easy snack there for the Arrowgant Combotant player. And now it's their turn to start an attack. Insta versus Peach. This battle can decide about the outcome of this round, and Insta does make it a successful defense for them, I guess. Still not out of the fire, but this looks good. Can secure the middle again. Oh, not saved yet though. Actually, is the rocket from Pink is on the low ground in this little tunnel. Decides to go for a fight here. Hoping that the rockets are hitting, but they don't. Arrowgant once again stronger in the battle. Should have looked at the stats from last map. I forgot. Maybe I can think about it in the end of this map. We haven't not even played one round yet, so not much to see there. Peach getting stuck here, and actually takes on Mooncake anyway. Shows what a strong player Peachman is. Even if he's completely stuck and unable to move anywhere, he's still taking down someone with the ball. Hard to compete against such a strong player. Mooncake trying to advance here. His ball carrier is under pressure, and he comes for the help. Gets the ball. Draws out. Overall getting one kill. This is a good chance for Eat My Bolts, but Mooncake does a jump, and Pink is ready to get that kill. And I didn't even touch. Two guys with the ball very close to that pole, but Pink really MVP'd that defense there. I see a ping from one of Pink's teammates, but Pink doesn't even consider looking there. I get another one. Wait, maybe there's a pings from the opponents. I'm sorry. I see both of them, so okay. As I'm watching Pink, I'm always thinking that this must be his teammate's ping, but I guess it makes more sense that the opponent's pings. Otherwise, Pink is just ignoring pings, which is not good. No, let's see. Peachman with a solid defense there, nothing Aurel can do. Peach going very far, but he's safe. Peach wants to get the kill, but Mooncake takes him down. And Pink is alone. All the forces from Evil Wolf should kill him now. And the forces is Aurel. Wait, oh, my bad. So it's instant and we haven't seen anyone. Why am I having the wrong set? Yeah. We haven't seen any touch yet. So this could be a draw. But Aurel is pretty close to pole. He's one armor. And he's doing some moves. Wow! That was close. Aurel really tried his hardest to dance around his opponents there. But in the end, Peachman took just down everyone. And that's a draw. Peachman looking at a beautiful wall. Instead with the most hits. Not much passing going around in either of the teams actually. For 6-minute rounds, only 2 and 3 passes for the teams. That sounds like a lot, doesn't it? I think Kubota is a pass-heavy map, so maybe passing is not a strategy this team's using. Lieber will get on pull. He takes on this player, and where's the pass? The pass is not coming. Pink not in a good position to pass him. That was a good opportunity once again taken. Can Pink do it himself? No, he's once again struggling to even touch that. Pass coming to Aurel to heal. What is Insta doing? Oh, he respawned, okay. Because everyone from Eva Boss was 1 armor, which was dangerous, and Peach takes on Insta in a really tough spot for Aurel to stay alive. Mooncake coming in to stop something, but he dies himself. But he just got 1 hit, which is so good. Oh, that spam didn't connect. And that is once again a lost attempt here for Arrogant Combotants, but Liebe still takes on Aurel, and Mooncake going for this very useless fight, if I may say so, which leaves Instinct completely alone in the opponent's base, but he's doing quite fine. He's close to pole, and that was close to a touch I've ever seen with. Showing what a solo player Insta is, while Aurel was dead and Mooncake focusing on a completely different target. Insta almost touched here. Wonder how much of Eat My Bolt's power is in Insta here. Okay, Arrogant in the ball possession. We were not managing to get up there as 2 players are making sure he will not get a pull. He will not connect these hits on Instate. On this position it's really hard. Nice wall jump here from Instate. That was not an easy wall jump. And he's on this very dangerous high ground now. Oh, and he gets bumped to not get the wall jump on the power block which he was looking for. Oh. But this still looks kind of good for Eat My Bolts. Or can take the ball back to their side and give it to Instay. So I'm sorry. And he's once again on his high ground. Takes the jump to pole. 64. Still a fight around pole. He's deciding to go back. Maybe go for a fight. Not able to hit Instay, but there was a bump and then he's immediately dead. Pink says he wants to heal, then decides to pass Peach, who can get on the pole area, but he's contested by Aurel. Teammates coming in, but also the blue players. Peach takes back the ball and decides to kill the next player with it. This is so hard. Pink takes on Instay, but the Mooncake and Aurel obviously respawned and Instay now as well, and there's nowhere to go for Peach, and he's getting pushed by Aurel once again. But hey, he stays alive with this hit on his opponents. But yeah, he can once again start a new attempt here. Really letting themselves time for the attack and the defense. There could have been a pass and pull, but finally Peach dies. Wow, what a kill from Liber. And that is so dangerous in their own pole area. It takes down Aurel as well. And now is where Pink dies. He stayed alive for such a long time as well. I guess Peachrin is now stopping Instay from rushing on the other side. This attack will never end for Arrogant. The pass coming to Pink, but it was too low, I believe, or maybe Pink could not catch it. Lieber taking down Mooncake once again. We have percentage, right? We have percentage for Instay. For Instay, exactly, for emo balls. And as he knows that, we're closing up the instant phase in 40 seconds. So he just needs to stay alive. But there's one guy in his bowl, so he decides, nope, I'm better getting out of here. Don't want to die in this position and then lose the round because of that. So he's going for a run, and when Instay goes for a run, it's hard to stop him. And he gets stopped after all. Now Arrogant needs to do something. They have 20 seconds, which is enough for an attack, but I need to get the ball first of all. And Mooncake says, no, you're not getting the ball. Peach is somewhere close to pool area. Pink will try. No, there's no way. Instay said, yeah, if Pink can't do this wall jump, he gets no vision on pole, and there's nothing that can go wrong. And that was definitely the right target priority there from Instay. And that wins them the round. Once again, like on Elysium already, Eva Wolf goes to lead, this time after 2 rounds only. And it was both a 6-minute round, so Combotants is definitely not that easy for both of the teams to get on pole. One just started and my bolts is already again an attack. What I mean, Instay, he touches and he gets 92%. He just doesn't let him cap on this map, but it's again high percentage. And as last round ended with this amount of like less amount of percentage even, Arrogant will think about what they're doing wrong, I guess, and might be starting to struggle a little bit. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Mooncake going in. This wall jump is so unforgiving. Can they Pink out of stamina trying to chase Aurel? Not wanting to do the wall jump bad. That was not really needed as there was someone up there. If he would have made the wall jump, he would have died, so blocking the wall jump was so unnecessary. Deciding to go for a fight with Liber and does connect the rocket to kill him. Oh, and a quick pass here to get a ball to Peach, who is in this very powerful bridge, very safe bridge. They want to go right side, but actually switch to left. One of his teammates is very far in. Pink gets the pass on the high ground there. You're having the ball on vision. The pass is coming. 64% is not enough. Pink still there to fight. Also Peach trying to do something here. And he dies. Okay. So that will leave Emo Bolt still in lead. The first attempt from Arrogant Combotants to get a point was a nice one with a pass even. Do we have some passes now? We have some passes now. That's good. It looks like Emo Bolt is the one doing the most passes. Nah, Arrogant, I'm sorry. Wait, we're looking to be close on pole. I should switch on the game. Yeah. Okay. Successful defense here by Emo Bolts. Yeah, this map looks good so far. I was saying that this should be an Arrogant map, but from what I see so far, it looks very different. But I saw hit power is on totally even out. Ball possession also. Passes actually as well. The capture tries are just higher for Emo Bolts, which is to the biggest degree I think Instay's doing. Okay, Aurel goes to pole. If you get the pass on pole, that would be very powerful. There is actually Instay, and he dies. Aurel 2 armors now, just trying to stay alive, but it's hard. He gets 1 kill. Mooncake coming to help him instead of going to the pole to get a pass. And now he does as well. Insta is there now. Still fighting for that ball, but he actually resets between those three players. Oh, will take it. He's going for a rush, but it's all stamina and there's two defenders. And Peach tries to get away, but he dies. So another reset. This time Insta takes it. The Eatma ball stays with the ball. They keep it. And a nice wall jump here. Insta waiting for his team to do something. To approach. See Mooncake in a kill feed to get one kill, one hit on Pink and also takes him down, but dies himself while doing so. So it's Aurel versus 2 and Insta is waiting, so it's now 3 versus 1. Now the first player is approaching Insta, gets one hit on him, but Insta has the time to heal here. Still waiting. Another attempt here to kill Insta, and he says no. Out of stamina, he's trying to get to pole. It's instant. Instant wants to get his kill and then drops down. But the ball is still in ball possession of Eatma balls. We're getting the kill on Lever here, which hurts. But Mooncake being not that careful and jumps up to Pinkley. Oh, this is exciting. Will this be another round that's decided by the timer? The third round that goes to the final time limit. Very much looks so. Eatma Balls doesn't want to lose this ball. Of course they don't want to. They have leads. And then this is just undoable for Arrowgant. And that's the second point for Eatma Balls, while letting the time off. Remember, this is round 3 and we have no caps so far. We have just 2 rounds, won by Eatma Balls, with Insta getting on pole, very close, with a lot of percentage. Let's see. The second map first was won by Arrowgant, and they need to do a comeback if they want to take this map as well. Okay. Oh wow. I think Peach was it, which was really close to pull, but no touch for him. It's hard to get past these strong defenders. Aurel is time in ball possession, waiting for his teammates to get to pole. Mooncake dies, but Lieber does as well. Close to pole, Aurel goes for the high ground, now for a kill, and he gets the kill. Can he touch? He jumped over the pole, 14%. Ay. Oh my god, Mooncake coming in, surprisingly better, but not with a hit unfortunately. But that's a lead for Eatma Balls, and if we have noticed one thing on this map so far, lead for Eatma Balls can mean the round win. So can Arrowgant Combotants come up with an answer to this? This position from Peach is good, and nobody's looking at him. They just let him touch the pole there. Oh wow! Peach takes the show here, killing his teammate and just all the opponents as well. Wow, there was some strong material, but it started all with every defender looking away from the ball carrier at the same time, and Peach immediately noticed it and pushes the way to the pole, and then they were struggling to get the kills. And it's the first point for Arrowgant on this map. Quite an interesting cap there from Peach. That was really exciting to the end. With a he was one armor and his opponent as well, and he got the double tap. Like, damn. Peach with ball is most of the time even more dangerous than without the ball, I feel like. Pink in a good position there. Is someone defending? Why doesn't he not just run to pull? I don't understand. Trying to bump his opponent off. Lieber was on pull. Pink can touch 40%. That's the lead. And Peach is also still there. Oh my god, Arrow. I rather said to pass him, but they got it under control. Okay, our Arrowgant now doing a comeback, starting the comeback with the first point, and now also the lead again. This is where the tides are tilting. Pass to Liber on the other side. Oh yeah, but Liber's on one. Pink once again in the high ground. Peach takes the ball in the middle of his opponents, and they take the ball from him. But Liber, no, Pink is the one touching the ball, getting a little bit more. It's 43, still with the ball. It's not enough. Just a small amount of percentage. I think they got a little bit more of lead there. But Insta is now approaching pull. There's one on pull though. So wow, that wall jump once again, dude. He wants to kill Lieber, and does so. And also takes on Pink with that. Peach is the only player from Arrowgant currently alive, and he does a good job by not getting killed for enough time for his teammates to return in good positions in defense. Oh, and Insta goes for a fly. Not enough. Not enough. What will happen next? This match is exciting, I'm not gonna lie. Could be anyone's game here. Lieber currently with the ball, but he's getting pressured by Insta. They trade the ball with one another, but in the end, Insta takes the ball. Going in. Oh, dodges this rocket very close. Tried to do that wall jump. He gets the ball very close and it's a ductor phase, and they get the point. As only one guy was on pole and one respawning. That was the point for Eat My Balls 1-1. And it's one of the first maps that Arrowgant had lost. So the first one went 3-2 for Arrowgant, but now a 3-1 for Eat My Balls. In fact, let me check. Okay, Arrogant has lost 5 maps so far, including this one. They might lose a map sometimes, but will they lose? Their first match, and even a draw could count as a loss so far, because they have never drawed before. Even Balls on the other side have a couple of draws, I think. 4 draws. They're almost draw master. Actually, as many draws as we do. 4 draws hurt so much. And I think I remember Peach saying something along the lines that a draw is basically a loss because you lose the 1 point there. I mean 2 points in fact. Whew. Oh wait a second, you shouldn't see that. Sorry. Oh, it's getting hot in my room again. Why is that the case? Oh wow, the temperature's rising again. 33 degrees outside. 27 inside my room. That's the stats from my room. I didn't look at the stats here again. I'm sorry. Keep forgetting. But as we looked like, I guess, middle round looked very even, and I doubt much has changed. I think on a hit perspective, they're fairly even. And for me it felt like my balls had the ball way more, but at the time where I looked it was even as well. But yeah. I am way too hot heating up the room. I mean, there is truth to that, right? I mean, whenever you're in a room and wow, we have some joint lag there. Yeah, it's always a person in the room always heating up the room. Every human being is a living oven. But thanks for the compliment, I appreciate that. Quite happy as well with the specs currently not saying anything. I wonder if they're muted. No, they're not. That's good. The specs learn to behave, I guess. Maybe it's also because I am here, not there to do the stuff they did against Stream Triple. Let's eat another grape. Okay, which team is getting some strategies done? I can't spec anyone else and say, well, that's probably the most interesting thing to watch anyway. To see him failing the grappling hook. Will he try that move again? Show us some tricks and say he will try that move again. Let's see what it is. If he wants to retry it, it must be a OP move. Oh, it's not that quick, not that OP, but you can use that. Thank you, Anstay. And we're starting off third map. This is once again an Eat My Balls pick. But so far it happened exactly what I told you before, right? The team's winning the opponent's picks, so May this one is Arrowgant again. From the map, it's fairly small and with a lot of fast moves, so Insay definitely having his prime power playing out here. A long pass going to Pink, which does not connect. Lieber trying himself, there's one on pole, but Lieber just doesn't care and goes to pole anyway. Or else definitely missed some easy shots there. And thank God for Eat My Ball, that ball reset, because Peach once again killed just everyone. And if the ball would have reset, that would have been a point for Arrogant. But they go around out of this match with a bit of possession, with a bit of leads here anyway. Lieber can get to this left side quite far, but he's now surrounded by opponents and no pass is helping him out of this position. Now Instay, as we see him a lot of times with the ball, but both of his teammates die in front of his eyes, and it's once again Peachman just annihilating the blue team. And now his team is doing the job to just let him have the easiest cap of his life. Wow, Arrogant is doing a strong performance here. I mean, it's only 5 hits more, but they were way more important. It was 82% ball possession. It's one round, it doesn't say a lot, but with the ball having that many hits more, this was quite a stronger performance, mostly by Peachman. My balls just couldn't get the kills, so it started off very early where Lieber just wall jumped in front of his face, in front of RL's face, and then couldn't get hit. The ball seems to struggle a little bit on this map with the hits, which is often due to not having the correct positions. I always see for the first time ever in my life Mooncake taking a pass. That's a bit unfair. I'm pretty sure he took more than one pass. Oh, these passes are so hard to get! What the fuck, Mooncake? Holy shit! This guy's standing still and Mooncake's just shooting as he would be in a run to catch that pass. Insay getting close to ball. Where's the defense? I must have missed something, and Insay didn't miss it for sure because he saw the opening and then just goes, and that is cap with the magnetic boots there in the end, not getting bumped off. Turn pace off. 1-1. Going fairly quick this time after the long match on Quota. Oh, Lieber under pressure here. Instay. What can Instay do? He just thinks to getting the ball. Does the one move to the grappling hook? Wow. Was that even a bump? So hard for his opponents to predict his move there. And that leaves them with a lot of percentage on the opponent pole. Taking the lead in this round with that on this map. And with that actually for the match. In this so far very close matchup between these two best teams of the Speedball League. Aurel being fairly close to pole, challenged now by Pinkley. But his team is doing a move on pole. Peach gets the ball and just refuses to die, and he can take it down and away and start their own attack with that. He should get pushed here, but it does not. He's one armor now, which weakens him away. Actually, Lieber's under pressure. No one of his teammates there to help him. And where's Aurel? Aurel will. Oh my god, get on pole. I'm sorry that I didn't get Aurel. It was the keys changing between the players. Oh, that is impossible passes I've ever seen one. Some Instay can get closer to pole. There's one respawning. All three defenders there. But Instay just doesn't get hit. Aha! Oh, pass goes to Peach. Secure the ball with that. And there's very strong high ground. Drops down from it. We're waiting. Waiting for something to happen. There's a fight going on, and Petron says I want to be part of that and kill my teammate. Instay, getting the ball to Instay is just giving them a cap at this point. They can't hit this guy. Oh no, Petron being in the way for the pass on Aurel. Now again. Pass coming, Aurel is on pole, it bumps them. Oh no, everything goes wrong. Oh my god, can Instay fuck up the bump? Yes, he can. Oh, that hurts to watch. That was a really good attempt there by no balls, but it's just everything went wrong there. Everything. Peachman training some rockets on easy opponents. Oh wow, nice pass on Pink. They couldn't stop him. I mean Pink there. Like, one guy was respawning and the other guy was chasing Pink. The third guy trying to fight the two other Arrowgants on the right side. Oh, quick passes here from Arrowgant, but it doesn't connect. A bit too hard to pass for Lieber. see who takes his resets. Aurel will not be the one. Also Lieber and Instay says I can survive with the ball. Does a dash wall jump. And then it always comes off guard. Oh, is it an attempt for Emo Bolts? They will go far left. Wow, how does he not get stopped by all the obstacles on his way? All the respect to Insta's obstacle skills, but there's so much on the roof and on the sides which could stop his momentum immediately. But Insta just goes through like butter. Wow, that kill on from Keach on Mooncake was definitely important. It's a pretty strong one. Peach decides to go a little bit back. There's one opponent behind him. Now decides to fight him. Not capable of. Gets the ball. And now Peach is the one not getting hit. His team is not there. So. Oh, actually, I think my voice is starting to fade away. A bit too much. Try to do a little bit slower cast. Peachman actually is still alive, but now he dies to Insta, which is one of these very rare cases where you get the pass on your opponent and they still get a kill on you, which is only possible if you get the exact same timing and kinda shouldn't be in the game. It's a little bit of a bug, I guess you could say. But anyway, Arrogant in ball possession. Peach onto one armor and no, Aurel finishes the job. The ball will be reset, but Inma Bolts in a better position to take it. But actually, everyone from your Bolts is one armor. This doesn't sound like a promising setup for an attack. For example, if Aurel here dies, this could already be quick over. Anyway, Insta says, I don't care about that, I will just run. And, well, it was an attempt. Check stats a little bit. 60% ball possession by Arrogant. And the hits are a little bit on the suicide, but not much. The pass is way more from Arrogant. So, maybe Eat My Balls should use a little bit more of the passing to outplay their opponents, because currently it's 2-1 for the red team. Pass going to Peach, does connect, and they have all fairly close to pull. Lieber getting kill on Mooncake, and that's it. That's the point. Two guys were trying to kill Peachman there, but Peachman, once again, very hard to hit. Keep saying it. That player, strong as hell. Dodging and hitting so much. And then the pass to Lieber shows the third strength of his, which is the awareness factor in the game. On point. And that's a 3-1 for Arrogant. So one thing's for sure, Arrogant won't lose their first match, but may 8 Marbles be able to make a draw happening here? It's their pick. No. Once again, it's Arrogant's pick. So far the one thing stays true, which is that every team wins the opponent's picks, which is quite a meme in this league, I think. And that was me prizing how good the picks and bans were from both teams. But if we stay true to that format, then we will have Emo Bolts take down this last map, and I guess it's something a lot of people would like to see. See Arrogant at least not win every match in this league. A tactical pause coming in, which is the first time I ever saw that. But as Patron replies with a lol, I'm already thinking that was just a joke. I wonder if that's a pun. Because if we would have said stretching my little little pinky, then it would be like the pinky toe, right? Stretching the little pinky toe. Stressing the little pinky. Well, pinky, that's just some kind of tactical bladder emptying. Oh! Ah, now I get it. With pinky. Tactical emptying of bladder. No, Pinky did some text messages in the chat of unknown meaning, which could be a call for help, but also a message that he is feeling a little bit anger in his body, and he's now emptying that anger out of himself. Maybe a message to the Speedball gods. We don't know. I can also use this little break to rest my voice. If there's anything you want to talk with me about, then feel free to use the chat in my Twitch. Tell me about your day. Tell me about my day. I don't know how that works, but you can do it anyway. Lucid will be the last map here. Her defensive map. With the legendary 52 minutes round in one of the Arrowgant finals. It can be very, very stressful. Both teams play defensive. But I think with Insta in the matchup here, we might not see that long of a match. Even though Combotants took quite a lot of time. We can actually check that really quick. How long was Combotants? It was 24 minutes and 41 seconds, which is pretty long. And now we're going for the last map, Lucid. Arrogant Combotants in the lead with 2 maps, and the Inma Balls won the second map, which is 1 map point for them so far. 1 save point for the league rating. Insta dies here in the beginning, but a brief fire. Pink going for the jump here in the wrong timing because Aurel was doing that wall jump and very ready for that jump. Oh, Aurel wants to get a kill on Peach, but Peach, almost healed there, I think. Ping on pull, Insta is there, but that timing is not looking at a pull, but Aurel can just do it himself. I think Insta killed someone at the same time where Aurel killed someone, and that last defender, who was already probably out of rockets fighting against Insta, couldn't get the job done before his two teammates arrive back. So instead staying alive so long in the opponent pool made the point here for eat my balls. First point, and that's not the first time they. Wait a second, what's happening to my stream? Can you still see the game? Yeah, okay, I guess my screen just turned black.